Okay, so we're going to ask some always and never questions about quadrilaterals using this taxonomy of quadrilaterals. So first of all, which quadrilaterals always have right angles? And I see some people are saying rectangle and square, and I would agree with that. Those are the two types of quadrilaterals that always have right angles. Now, a square is really a specialized type of rectangle, so just by saying rectangle, you are including the squares. Okay, my next question is, which types of quadrilaterals always have opposite sides parallel? Okay, so in our quadrilateral taxonomy here, we can see that the parallelograms have opposite sides parallel. So all of their opposite sides are parallel. That's the definition of a parallelogram. If you have opposite sides parallel, that's what makes it a parallelogram. Well, a rectangle is just a special kind of parallelogram. So that also would have all opposite sides parallel. And a rhombus is likewise a specialized type of parallelogram. So it would have all opposite sides parallel. Same way with a square. All of its opposite sides are parallel. Now a trapezoid would not fit that category. It only has one pair of opposite sides parallel if you're using the definition exactly one pair of opposite sides parallel. However, if you said at least one pair of opposite sides parallel, then some of the time it could fit that, but not always. Okay, my next question is, which shapes have opposite sides the same angle? Which shapes have the opposite angles are congruent, I guess is a better way of saying it. Which opposite angles are always congruent? Which shapes have opposite sides always congruent? So opposite angles are congruent in the rectangles and squares, because in those you've got all 90-degree angles, but also in your parallelograms and your rhombuses, you have opposite angles are congruent. So here we've got